Hey everybody, it's Mike from Fishing the Mid-South, and today I'm going to do a strength test on a couple of different lines. The first one we're going to do is the Sufix Tritanium Plus 20 pound. I also have the Sufix Tritanium Plus in 30 pound. As you may be aware, I do use the Sufix Superior line a lot of times when I'm making rigs, and I wanted to test out the Tritanium Plus. So the Superior is going to be basically a monofilament. The Tritanium Plus is a copolymer, which is supposed to be the best of both monofilament and fluorocarbon. Now, the line does feel a little, I don't know, stiffer maybe. So I looked up the specs on the 30 pound Tritanium Plus versus the 30 pound Sufix Superior, and they both come out at the 0.22 inch, I'm sorry, 0.022 inch, or 0.55 millimeters. The 20 pound for the Sufix Tritanium Plus, I didn't look it up for the other, is 0.018 inches or 0.45 millimeters. So there's our information on that. So we're going to do some pull tests, find out what the strength of this line is, so we have a baseline before we get too deep into anything. So we got our little rig puller set up here, and we'll go on with the first test. Again, this is the Tritanium Plus 20 pound. The first one broke at 31.4 pounds. And I needed one of these rig pullers back so that I can show you how to set these up. Okay. So these are just basic rig pullers. I got them off of Amazon. They're great for what they are. And they're great for you, helping you to tie your rigs and get them pulled tight. So what I do is on each end of these, I am going to do a surgeon's loop. So that just double the line over and do a double overhand knot, basically. Not two single overhand knots, but go through the center twice, and that gets you a surgeon's loop. So I run that through the rig puller like so, and then I run it around a few times on each end so that we can get this set up for the pull. So I got one end on one end and one end on the other. And the goal here is not to test the strength of the knot, because we don't care what the strength of the knot is. And I'll show you with these two pieces that came off of here. So as you can see, the knot is fine on both of these, and we broke the line itself, which is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get a baseline for the strength of the line by itself. And again, this is 20 pound. Our first pull was 31.4. Let's go with pull number 2 and see where we get. $31.5. And I'm hoping that that shows up on camera. But if not, that's exactly why I'm reading it out loud. So we've got that information available. And then these are rigs that I already had pre-tied up. So you wouldn't have to watch me sit here and tie a bunch of these up and get them ready. Need a little more lines. I'm going to take a wrap off of one of these. Get it set up here. Okay. There's no tension on the line. Set it back to 0, and here we go. $27.8. And I'm looking at where the line broke on this, and this actually broke at the knot because I did not have enough leader on that. So we'll put an asterisk by that because I don't think that's going to be a really valid I didn't have enough leader on there to keep the knot from being the breaking point. Let's see how the rest of these go, and we can go back to that. Okay. Other pole set up here. $31.6. Here we go with the fifth test. $31.8. Okay, so I think it's only reasonable at this point to exclude the 27.8 because that did break at the knot, and all of our other results are so consistent with each other: 31.4, 31.5, 31.6, and 31.8. So for 20-pound line, we're getting about, an average of 31.5 pounds on this, which is incredible for line strength on 20-pound. I think with the Tritanium big game, we got about 28. What was the Excel 20-pound? We got about 29. So that's where we're at right now with the 20-pound. I'm gonna get the 30-pound rigged up real quick, and we'll do another video on that. Show you the strength of the 30-pound, because we will be using these lines in rigs and testing strength of different knots. So we need to have a baseline. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next video. Please do like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.